story saying what Chinese say, we'll never hire any black folk. You're never gonna go to a Chinese buy for our own people. We only support our own people. You black folk will buy from any and everybody because you don't have a code of conduct. It doesn't mean anything to you. That's why you all can't get ahead, because you don't play as a team. You all play as individuals. And you listen to these black activists on the streets saying, we'll have to do it. He's wrong. All of you should play as a team. Even if you don't like something that the group is gonna do, you should play along with the team, and so that you got team power. Wealth and power follows the numbers. If you haven't got a lot of blacks with you, and you're not pooling your money, pooling your votes, pooling your attention, pooling your interests, pooling your labor, then other people will pick you clean and cherry pick you. You'll stay at the same spot. That's why right now, blacks in America, only 0.1, that's up to about 189. You're still less than 2%. You own less than 2% in the richest nation on the earth.
Me to say, you're gonna talk to somebody, you look them right in the eyes, and you talk to them. Because then that moment, nobody else exists but you. And if anybody else can feel that watching a video, it's great. And when you're making the videos, you don't want to make them in hopes they're like, oh, this is gonna go crazy. You want to make it to be like, yo, I think this is awesome. The person watching this, if they think this is awesome too, and it feels like we're having a conversation, I feel like I did my job the right way. Because I love communicating that way. It's the best way to do it. I'm not a big partier, because it's hard for me to express what I really want to express when there's a million people around. Yeah. So if I'm ever at a get together or something where there's a bunch of people and there's a lot of talking, I'm still trying to talk to you about the secret ingredient to Krispy Kreme. I'm trying to tell you about it. Yeah. You know, so it's
everybody should not know that either. But I just want you to just like, when he's dropping just rubies and blood diamonds just on this, it's like, shh, just digging into it.
We gotta keep this right. We gotta keep it in office.
It's like, boom. Here's how my grandmother talked to me. Hey, sit your ass down. Nah, it's just teasing. Nah. My grandma didn't even curse. I've never heard my grandmother curse. I've never heard my father curse. Even though sometimes I wish he had cursed, because how piercing his words were. It's like, you had to say that? Boy, you using your head, boy. Is you using your head? You can't be. Your brain still got the plastic on it. Now go somewhere and I pick. I said, God.
There's a lot going on right now, man. Yeah. Well, people say it like, I mean, and again, it's a testament to, I mean, even what you guys do, it's like, there's a lot of power in words. It's a lot of power in speak. It's a lot of power in how you communicate with people. For people who don't curse a lot. Now, mind you, I love my parents to death. They curse like sailors. I love them so much. But there's a lot of power in being very selective with when you do. Because when you do, then that's when people know, oh, all right, let me lock in actually, because I never heard somebody try this out, you know? Yeah. So, and I think there's a beauty to that in a way.
Man, it's crazy. We just had a conversation last night. And if I would have to put a title to it, it's communication is key, number one. Cool. But also, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's simple.
High-level, general thinking. You're not in the midst of the feelings and the emotions and all of that. That don't matter, right? You're thinking about how do you move pieces on the board to win a war. Success means that you are able to accomplish a goal, right? Doesn't mean that you're perfect. But people misconstrue success with perfect, so they put perfection standards on success. Yeah. And that's not the way I view success, right? Your ability to be able to say, this is what I want to do and do it, that means you're successful. And then the rest, and that's just a small percentage of the pie chart of the whole psychology of a human being and the whole life of a human being. So a person can be completely successful at making money, which is the finances percentage of life, but the spiritual, physical, emotional, right? You know, all of those aspects and whatever else, all of those can still be, you know, failing.
There's a confidence you have to have when you know you got to fight. And, you know, I'm a person that chooses to do things that come with a fight. Yeah. So every day I have to wake up and be like, I got to get ready to fight. So that means I have to give myself affirmations and make sure I'm 100% confident. So, yeah.
So prophetic to me. You said they don't have to, but I'm going to fight for them and make sure they don't get abused. God damn, bro. Dude, my body. I feel it. I feel your love for our people, bro.
You know, we look at our culture like our family. The things that I want to accomplish require people to dream bigger and to think different. So I don't think people don't know how to dream. I just think they forgot. So I just try to be like, you know, if you don't think about or visualize actually doing something, if you can't see it, it's not going to happen. If you can't see the W, it's going to be an L.
Information is what opens that door. I mean, if you think that your thoughts have something to do with your future, just from a theoretical standpoint, that your thoughts create your destiny, and you think 60 to 70,000 thoughts in one day, and 90% of those thoughts are the same thoughts as the day before, well, then your life isn't going to change very much as long as you're thinking the same way. And those same thoughts lead to the same choices. The same choices lead to the same behaviors. The same behaviors create the exact same experiences, and we anticipate the same feelings or emotions from those experiences, and those emotions are the payoff that drive our very same thoughts. Well, our biology, our neurocircuitry, our neurochemistry, our hormones, and even our gene expression will be equal to how we think, how we act, and how we feel. And how we think, how we act, and how we feel is called our personality. And our personality creates our personal reality. That's it. So the present personality who's listening to this show has created the present personal reality called their life.
Take away from me as a person, whether you like me or you don't. If you take this from me, you will be a better person. If you decide today that you're going to live every day like it's your last for real, which means have a conversation with yourself every night that, okay, that was it. May not be no more after that. And really count yourself every day like this could have been it. All right, before I go to bed, this could be it. All right, how's that looking? If you can do that, it'll change your life. You'll really start making decisions and living your life like this all you got, just this one day. But you could be a winner. You could be a winner on this day. And not the work ethic they talk about. They tell you work ethic where they do all these movies. I'm the hardest working man. Go to work all the time. Everybody who works goes to work every day. Shut up. I respect you more than my gardener? I don't.
Be aloof from us because it's invisible, because it's in the world of what we call spirit, the world that is not material. And I would like to suggest that you suspend your disbelief, allow yourself to know that you're not a human being here having a spiritual experience, but that it's the other way around, that you're a spiritual being having a human experience.
That's what I call proud broke. I ain't got no money to loan nobody. We only got money for bills. That's broke.
No, that's a mantra right there.
I like that shit. I'm taking that shit with me. I ain't got no money. Just got money for bills.
No money to loan
That's not
nobody.
broke.
We only got money for bills.
Money for bills.
Is that true?
Shit, that's the book.
That's the truth. Niggas be trying to act like that. I be like,
don't have no
why is that broke? Because I
money.
can't give you no money. I'm fucking buying cameras.
Only bills.
We building buildings.
That's
The
it.
bill is to invest into the
We
company,
only got bill money.
If you got money, that means you a sucker. You should be investing it all.
Right.
I don't hold
That's
no
it.
paper.
Right.
See, the only way to solve problems within your mind and your consciousness is to bring awareness to it. If you don't know that it exists, you can't even begin to solve it. There was a gentleman who was diagnosed with cancer, and it was terminal cancer. He got into a car accident, and he had amnesia. And because he had amnesia, he forgot he had cancer, and the cancer went away. So the mind is powerful in both ways, right? So now imagine you discover you have this issue that's going on in your gene expressions and your DNA, and now you bring awareness to it. So now you go, oh, this could be some of the reasons why I'm acting out or doing this or doing that. Now, how do I fix it? Great question. The first thing you have to do is realize that scientists did extensive studies into speaking positive affirmations over your own life. They've done these have been done millions of times. It's not like a few times here and there. And they discovered that speaking out loud positive affirmations about yourself for 21 days straight, speaking 3 to 6 times a day, speaking over your own life, in 21 days, your DNA begins to rewrite its own code. You can rewrite your own.
What's the most important chakra that you feel like humanity right now needs to focus on? Because we know chakras is very important.
Bro,
The heart chakra, man. We need to open up. We need to. Yeah, you thought I was gonna say the third eye?
I thought you were going to say the root chakra.
No, I say the heart chakra because love is the highest form of nutrition ever, scientifically proven, and I think love and unifying will actually heal all the ailments, the mental illness, and everything that's.
Slipping, I might can get me one.
No, you can't catch me slipping because I already slipped. I've been slipped in high school. So I tell everybody, a lot of people, you can't catch me slipping because I already slipped, because you're going to slip in life anyway.
Right, correct.
But I slipped so early, I don't fail so many times, man. My shoes got grip now.
Yeah, you got cleats.
You can't slip a slipper.
Right. But that's an unbelievable country that you have been, the situation that you're in is less than ideal, especially at the time. Now, you wouldn't trade anything for the kids that you have.
For sure.
That you've been able to, that all these people have been able to come together for the common goal, and you've helped them realize that the most important thing is a kid.
Yeah.
All this bickering, because at the end of the day, I need to be at peace because I need to go get this paper.
I gotta go get this paper. And I tell them that, man, they outgrown. There used to be a lot of drama, winners bust out, baby, this baby mama mad at this. I went through all that, but now it's to the point, man, I got to admit, those ladies put all that aside for those kids.
Right.